here we are. It's just a few short weeks away from the final act for Alpha-1. It's the season finale, and as the season comes to an end, I was kind of thinking to myself about how this season's been unlike any other season I've ever had in wrestling. I mean, I'm on a roller coaster going straight to the top, and I mean, I can't be stopped, and like, I don't want it to sound boastful because, let me tell you, it's caught me off guard as much as it has everyone else, I would assume. I mean, I look back at the year, and I started out at the beginning as, you know, just a part of the roster, but slowly I built my way up to being one of the stars. And then, you know, there was a certain little tournament. If I say so myself. Ooh, yeah. In one night, I was able to prove my dominance in Alpha-1 by beating everyone else and being the RPI champion. And then, last month, I didn't beat just one, not two, but all three members of the entourage in one night, consecutively. I went from beating Ashley Sixx in a Falls Count Anywhere match all over the building to taking a brief intermission before I came right back out with Johnny Wave and took it to Ethan Page and his buddy Joey Kings. So in one night, I got rid of all three of my foes. And now, we're stuck here at the final act, and what's there for me to do? I mean, I really need to put an exclamation point on this season. And I find myself a part of this rumble, this spectacle where all of us are going to be in the ring, and there'll be roughly 9, 10, 11, 1,000, who knows? It's Alpha-1, they'll pull out all the stops. But then when it comes down to the last four, it's all about pinfall and submission, and the one sole survivor gets to pick whatever belt he wants to challenge for, just because he survives this match at the final act. And I figure, I mean, at the RPI, I went to the finals and beat, who was it? That's right, Josh Alexander, I beat you, the Alpha Male Champion. Now, I remember that night very vividly. I mean, it wasn't too long ago, and I remember in that finals, as I was stringing together move after move trying to put you away, I could hear the fans saying it, and they were saying, "You can't beat him." And I thought, well, they must be talking to me, and I'm not going to lie, it fueled me. But then I pinned your shoulders to the mat for the 1, 2, 3, and I realized they weren't talking about me, they're talking about you, Josh, and you know it. So after the final act, when I win, and I get to pick whatever belt I'm coming after you, Josh, because you can't beat me. I understand you're the Ronin, you're the monster, you're the big badass Alpha Male Champion, but guess what? I'm gonna bring all 28 abs, all this God-given talent, and it's gonna beat you, and you know it. So guess what, everybody? Come to Final Act, celebrate the end of the season, and celebrate with me, Cheech, your Macho King of Canada, as I set myself on a path to the title as I win that night. And then, hey, next season, who knows what it brings? I know what it brings for me, though. The Alpha Male title. See you there, guys. Looking forward to it.
Deluxe, modified, fisherman buster to the floor! To the floor! No! Powerbomb! He's got him up! Deluxe, he hits him with the Deluxe! I used to work there. 1, 2, 3! Ladies and gentlemen, Cheech is your winner.
Jeez, M. Pro! That was a German suplex on the apron.
Cheech, no!
What a travesty!
Ethan Page!
That's awesome, well done. Don't be racist. I don't get it.
Here comes Ashley Sixx. He's gonna get things back on track. Believe me, you, me.
Believe me, believe you, me.
Kings has completely.
I guess we can swear now. I guess we can effing swear now on this S.
Whether I agree with these fans or not, we do have one thing in common. We all hate you! Dude, I freaking hate Ashley Sixx! Ashley sucks!
we're gonna talk about people that I hate both you guys too.
Better than you.
Bad move, Ashley Sixx.
Jeez, I'm grown. Really? You're not gonna comment on that?
Get in there on a Jeez, I'm
I think he was
Ethan Page
out of Ashley Sixx's book.
He ripped the shit out of that Page.
I don't get your jokes. It's stupid.
Ethan Page now. Joey King said jockey from Ethan Page. Easy for you to say.
Ashley Sixx, you've had a tough night. I mean, you lost to Cheech, you've been thrown out of the entourage. I mean, the only good thing going for you right now is that you've got the over-the-top challenge coming up at final.
Why do you always show up and ask me these stupid questions at the worst times ever? Why do you do that?
Dude, I'm
No,
just doing my
seriously,
job.
why do you do that?
Because they pay me to do it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay you to shut up, okay? Because I'm done with the entourage. They're not done with me, I'm done with them. And I'm done with Cheech. And after the next show, I'm gonna be done with the 10 other guys. And all that's gonna be left are the remains of the rest of the Alpha-1 roster. Because they're all gonna overdose on Ashley Sixx. Where's that fat piece of crap to take this mic? Now you want it? Any more questions?
No, I got nothing, man.
Yeah, good.
Ladies and gentlemen of Alpha-1, right now I'm going to talk about the future, which is October 23rd, Final Act 2. But before the future can happen, the past had to be lived. And right now I'm in the parking lot of our favorite hangout of Ethan Page and Joey King's Boston Pizza. You know, we need sponsors for Alpha-1, someone's got to pay Joey King's way. So we used to hang out there, we had a falling out, we don't hang out here anymore. I don't need Ethan Page, I'll make new friends. I'll make better enemies. Everyone's saying right now, I don't have a spot on the final act. But the final act's everyone's time to shine. And right now, there's a 10-man battle royal. And what number's better than 10? How about 11? I'll be the 11-man in. Who am I gonna face in there? Alex Sega? Who, Ashley Sixx? I don't need him. Me and him are enemies that time, brother. We used to be friends in the past. I don't know you. I'll see you walking down the street, I'll ignore you. Brent B, I'm gonna send you back to LA, bro. Alright, Uncle Phil style, I'll toss you right out. Justin Graves, I'm gonna put you in one, bro. Put you in a grave. 6 feet under. Actually, no, you don't deserve it. You'll get 1 foot shallow, bro. Timothy Crane, you know what? Ethan Page got a big ovation after when you almost punched me in the face. I think after I punch you in the face and knock you out, I'll be the biggest hero off of one. And after that, it'll be Cheech, your stupid clap. Pisses me off, man. Oh, if someone can get over doing this, I'm gonna get over putting you down. You get back up, I'll put you down. Get back up again, I'll just end you in Alpha-1. Joey King's out.
I'm pretty sure Joey King's match is starting at the final act. Shut up, Hamilton.
I was going to talk to A1. I was going to get us a rematch. You kind of just pissed me off. So,
Lingu Pingu.
good luck making that final act 2 payday, because Johnny Wayne, you did not pin me tonight. And out of respect for me, for you, the fact that we're 2 hell of wrestlers, I challenge you to a fight for survival at the final act 2. Actually, you know what? I'll shake Mr. Mellow's hand too.
Ethan Page, change of character here. I can't believe it. I really don't know what to say. This is setting up something else. Singles match, fight for survival. Ethan Page and Johnny Wave at the final act too.
Yeah. No, horrible contribution. You didn't really say anything that wasn't said. The bottom line is
October 23rd. It's a big day not only for myself, but it's also a big day for Mr. Mello. Potential date of the birth of his first child. Your family's gonna grow, Mello, and I want to say congratulations from the bottom of my heart. Take a chance with this video to say so, because if I said it to your face, I realize you'd slap me or spit at me or do something like that. Anyways, if the baby's born or if it's not, I'm inviting you to have a front row. Actually, I'm inviting you to have an in-ring seat. I want you to be the special guest referee for myself and Johnny Wave. If you accept, I'll see you on the 23rd. If you don't waste your time. You got a family on the way. That's fine. We'll see what happens the day of. Entourage. We're done. Ashley Sixx, Joey Kings. I'm tired of being a misfit, a renegade, a loser, a prick, a dick. I don't want to run around and do all these stupid, childish things anymore because I want to focus on my pro wrestling career and the progression of becoming the alpha male champion. That's right, Josh Alexander. I'm gunning for you. But first, October 23rd is a day where Ethan Page is tested. I've beaten Rhino, Sanjay Dutt, Colin Delaney, the Super Smash Brothers, and my first loss was to Cheech. Thank you, Joey Kings. I realize it was my miscued Inzaguri, but that's fine. A first loss will only spark a new winning streak going into the third season. Johnny Wave, many people have told me that tragedy is what drives a man to succeed, gives him the motivation, the courage, and now I feel like I have a tragedy in my life. I don't know whether the tragedy has been my loss for love of pro wrestling, or Johnny Wave, if you're going to be the tragedy on the 23rd. Kurt Angle, broken neck, world champion. The Rock, a death in the family, world champion. Rey Mysterio lost his best friend, Eddie Guerrero, world champion. Hell, Zach Allen had one leg, and he was one of the biggest stars at the time. And now Ethan Page finds himself at a crossroads, and I hope you're not the tragedy, Johnny Wave. You know what, to be honest with you, I personally think that my hatred for wrestling has been the tragedy in my life because I freaking can't stand half the people in Ontario, never mind the fans, the wrestlers, the idiots trying to run crappy indie shows, the promoters stiffing me on pay. You know what, I'm going to let all the secrets out because I just can't deal with all the garbage going on, and right now the only thing I'm looking forward to is going toe-to-toe with Johnny Wave, one-on-one, Final Act 2, the biggest match of my career. Follow me. I know this is kind of weird, I got pretty epic there for a second, but this is my little brother's room. This is my brother Martel. Look over here. A lot of tapes, posters, Kofi Kingston, that's fantastic. I know usually I do all my promos in front of my parents' bay window and try and act rich and all this stupid stuff, but the truth is I actually don't ever spend time at home. There's been a lack of videos I've been posting. More importantly, there's been a lack of time spent with my family. Believe it or not, it's because of traveling with wrestling, spending time honing my craft at the gym, trying to cut weight, or just working on any wrestling projects in general. And I finally, after a busy 2 years, I actually saw my brother's door open. You know how teenagers are, our doors are always locked. I saw the door open, I saw all the posters, and it kind of just set me back to a couple years when I was the younger one being guided into a fantastic form of entertainment known as pro wrestling. My little brother Martel loves wrestling because I'm a wrestler and I loved wrestling. Ethan Page is what sparked his interest in wrestling, just like my dad did when I was younger. You know, I'd have the British Bulldogs, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat posters on the wall. I had a Macho Man bandana. I had a plush doll of Hulk Hogan that I'd pile drive on my bed. That sounded horrible. Anyways, I loved wrestling. And there was a time in my life when I was with the Entourage that I didn't love wrestling for wrestling. I loved wrestling for the money, the girls, the so-called fame, and the other garbage that went along with it. I just realized that I miss being a kid. Why did I get into wrestling? Because I loved it. I loved the athleticism, the sport of pro wrestling. and now I have that passion and fire and drive again. This isn't me trying to reinvent myself. This is me taking time and letting everybody know what's going on in my life, instead of giving you guys some kind of rap or rhyme or garbage video or some stupid Apple commercial. This is just me talking to the camera and filling you in. Johnny Wave, I haven't been this pumped for a match in probably 2 years. And I gave you the whole laundry list of guys that I went through before. And let me tell you, I swear to God, I wasn't even excited for a second. A second. I didn't give a crap about my match with Rhino. I had everything else going on. Like trying to pick up girls or find drugs for Ash. Or trying to make sure Joey Kings wasn't knocking somebody out at a bar and giving me trouble. I'm free of all the idiocy, the stupidity, and a Neanderthal. Johnny Wave, you and I, we're going to steal the show. No doubt about it. I can't wait to come to the back and tell everyone to top that. But you're just the first of many victories to come for Ethan Page, because this is a new path that I'm taking on my way to becoming the alpha male. Because when you're the alpha male, nobody can say you aren't the best in Canada. Johnny Wave, you're first. And Josh Alexander, if you can make it through the best in the world, Davey Richards, then I can't wait to take on the best in the world, Josh Alexander, for the alpha male title. I'll see you guys at the final act, but you'll see a new Ethan Page.
This is my final chance to become the star I know I am.
This is my final shot to show everybody I'm not just an underdog.
This is my final shot, my final opportunity to prove that I can hang here in Alpha-1 Wrestling.
This is the final chance to prove why I make the most money in Alpha-1.
This is my final chance to show Alpha-1 who really is the best wrestler.
This is my final chance to do things on my own.
This is my final chance to become champion.
This is the final time that we run through Alpha-1.
This is our final chance to become tag team champions.
This is our final chance to become tag team champions.
This is our final chance to prove that we are the best tag team. This is my final shot at redemption. It's my final chance to prove I'm the best in the world.
This is the final act.
This is the final act.